Hi everybody, my name is Stephanie Thiessen and I'm your GelMoment independent distributor. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do another fun, festive Christmas manicure using your GelMoment gel polishes. So we're going to start with a base of Lovee Dovee. I am going to do 3 coats of Lovee Dovee for our base color so that we have a nice bright white base for this Christmas manicure. After fully curing all 3 coats of our Lovee Dovee base, we're going to get ready to do our design. I'm going to start by putting a little bit of Emerald Envy and Guilty Soiree on top of my lamp so that they are ready for use in our design. The first thing we're going to do is just a basic Christmas tree. So I'm going to take a little bit of Emerald Envy on the small striper brush from the Creativity set. If you didn't have this brush, you could also use a toothpick, that'll work as well. And we're just going to create 3 triangles that are stacked on top of each other, getting slightly bigger as you go down towards the bottom triangle. Once you're done with the outline of the tree, you can add in Emerald Envy to start filling it in. Once you start filling it in, you'll be able to see the areas of the tree where you need to make adjustments to make the branches a little bit more even. Now we're going to do a full cure on our Christmas tree before we add in a second coat of color. This is really going to make your tree a nice dark deep green that you want it to be for your Christmas tree look. Now that we've fully cured our first tree design, we're going to move on to the second one. This is more of a realistic looking tree, and we're going to start with the trunk of the tree, and we just are going to flash cure it before we move on to feathering out the branches. What I'm doing is just very gently feathering out the polish to create the outline of a tree. Fully cure your first coat before moving on to the second. This is going to add a little bit more color towards the center of the tree, more towards the trunk. And then you're going to just, again, feather out the polish so that you get the wispy looking branches that you're looking for with this more realistic tree design. The last tree design is meant to look like a bare tree where it has lost all of its leaves for the winter. So we're going to start by just doing a straight line for the trunk of the tree. We're going to flash cure it before moving on to the branches. And the branches are just basically straight lines that get longer as you go towards the bottom of the tree. You can also angle them a little bit so that they have a bit of a curve to them. This will give it more of that realistic branch look. The next part of this design is just a simple snowflake, and so we're going to do just a really easy cross. We'll flash cure it, and then we'll do another cross in the opposite direction, and that will create your simple snowflake. Then we're going to add some small blades of grass poking through the snowy field in this forest scene. We're using the end of the striper brush to create these, and we're just gently dabbing, creating some small lines for those blades of grass. After fully curing all of our designs using Emerald Envy, we're going to move on to using Guilty Soiree, and I'm going to use it to create a little star on the top of this tree. I'm just doing a cross on the top of the tree for the star, just a really easy, simple star for the top of the tree. Then we're going to use the dotting tool just to add some gold dots into the design to add a little bit of gold accent. After fully curing the full design again, we're ready to seal everything in using a coat of Clearly Frisky. And there you have another easy Christmas manicure idea for your next Christmas mani. On my other nails, I have Lovee Dovee with some Guilty Soiree dots on my pinky nail. And on my ring finger and thumbnail, I have the Cullinan Shimmer powder with Clearly Frisky. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and Merry Christmas.